What's up, family? I'm Aten L. Bay.
It's your girl, Danny B.
You dig? And this is the Culture Effect Podcast, where we bring you content from the culture that affects you. You dig? What's good with it? Peace, peace, family. How you doing, sis? Now, you know you was on vacation last week, so the people want to know, how was your vacay?
It was busy. It's called taking care of business with the household, getting stuff together, because sometimes that happens and it over trumps the podcast. So my apologies. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? But things happen. So, you gotta family comes first, and you gotta make sure things is good.
Absolutely.
What about you?
Absolutely.
How's everything going?
Oh man, everything is going good. The business is thriving. We got a lot of great things coming up for y'all. So please stay in tune and be on deck when that comes around. You know what I mean? All right, all right. So now this episode is about PPP loans and SBA loan scams, right? And so we're gonna hop into that. But first, the internet's been blowing up with this Mayweather and Jake Paul scuffle, right? So I want to get your opinion on this, sis. Like, what you think about that? Because I'm gonna give you mine. I'm gonna let you know how I feel about it. What you think?
It's like you over. I don't even know who Jake Paul is. That's just to be honest. That's just probably I don't watch enough TV, because I'm like, who the heck is Jake Paul? Like, who is that? But you hear Floyd, like, what I'm saying, I've had a good connection and running in with his brother, what I'm saying, Justin Mayweather, that's getting ready to shoot a film and stuff like that. So I've had that run in with him. But just to meet him and know of his brother, because I've never met Floyd, but I don't know. I just think that was just a dumb move. Like, okay, somebody snatched your hat. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes it's better to walk away from a situation instead of show yourself. Like, I didn't think it was that necessary for me. So I'm sorry. You can snatch my hat all day. All right, go ahead, bye. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's time to show your maturity in certain levels, and this was just the time he should have showed some maturity. And it wasn't like he hit him and all that shit. He just snatched his hat off. It was kind of like, all right. I didn't the little scuffle and all the shit that was going on, the commotion and everybody running like, ooh, ah. I'm like, okay, well, it wasn't like they was beating each other ass or something. So it was just like, what was the point?
I think it was the principle. More so than the actual act of him snatching the hat. I think it was the principle, like, yo, don't touch me. Don't put your freaking hands on me. Like, you know what I mean? And then Floyd being the person that he is, the guy's a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing this, you know what I'm saying, out of the love of fighting. And so he's fighting not Jake Paul, but Logan Paul, his brother. So when you got the younger brother coming up to you, talking smack all in your face, now he want to touch your personal, you know what I'm saying, space, get in your personal space, grab your hat. I kind of would have been heated too, though. So I kind of felt Floyd. You know what I mean? And then we got to understand this too. It's all for show. It's to sell the fight. You know what I'm saying? Most importantly is to sell the fight. And that's what I think.
I feel like if you're going to retire, you retire. Don't keep coming back in and say, okay, it's time to fight again. Then you retire. Then it's fight again. Then retire. I'm like, look, yo, either you retired again or not. Which one?
No, he's retired. It's an exhibition fight, so it's just for fun.
Care if it's an exhibition fight. It's like it's over with.
Yeah, hey, my man's still getting bread. Hey, if he can get 100 million for beating up a little white boy, I mean, anybody for that matter, but beating up somebody for 100 million, why not? I know I would.
I guess.
You feel me? Yeah. But no, that's what that was. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's blowing up over the internet right now. So we had to talk about it. Touch on it.
It wasn't like it was a fight. That's what I'm saying. It's blowing up over just a dumb move. Like,
you know how people
the internet blows things up. The internet blows things up when it's unnecessary. It's just like, for real, that didn't even have to go nowhere. It didn't have to blow up. It didn't have to trend. Got million views for what?
Right. Okay. No, you're right about that. But it is part of the culture. Boxing is part of the culture, and we have to report on it. So we gave our opinions, and that's that. But now let's get on to the real topic of today. So everybody, I don't know if everybody knows, you have a background in banking. Mm-hmm. So we would like for the people to know exactly what is a PPP loan and an SBA loan for the people.
Okay, so SBA loan is the same thing. So let's just say this: you have different loans within the SBA, which is the Small Business Administration. So when you say SBA is Small Business Admin, right? SBA has a lot of business loans out there for business companies, but this one in particular is the Payment Protection Program, which is the PPP, and that's what they came out when the pandemic happened. You're supposed to be able to protect your employees on this payment protection money. So you had a lot of businesses though that were taking the money and then laying off their employees. So I thought
Wow.
that was wrong too, because I'm like, well, I'm confused because you got the money to support your people and pay your people, but then you still laid them off and took the money. So I
Right.
think that was just all. But guess what? The karma came to those because a lot of business shut down because guess what? They couldn't still afloat themselves without them employees
Right.
that they laid off. So
Right.
I don't know. So that's the difference. So you got the payment protection program, which just came out last year due to the pandemic. So it wasn't like it was out before, but that's what they created for the businesses, small business, all businesses was able to get their hands into that bucket through the Small Business Administration. And that's what SBA wanted. They wanted the banks to open up portals to be able to accept the applications to do what they needed to do before they sent it to SBA for an approval.
So from my understanding, the SBA loan been out since '97. Am I correct?
So
Or that
S
just started as well?
no, so
It-
SBA, Small Business Administration, has been out for a long time, and they've had
right.
other loans for a long time to help small businesses. So
Right.
this is Small Business Admin has been out for a long time, maybe 97. Like it's been out for a long
Yeah.
time.
Right.
So just this one in particular, the PPP started last year.
Right. So like what trips me out is that the PPP loan is set up for actual businesses. That's for you to keep your workers, like you just said.
Mhm.
That's for you to keep your workers on deck or keep them employed. But
Right.
now when you get like regular civilians, say for instance like myself or you, are getting these PPP loans and establishing them and putting in the paperwork and getting all this money back, knowing we don't have not one employee, no kind of businesses. And then
Mm.
it came to the point where people started trying to get hip to it and start establishing LLCs, not thinking that the government wouldn't, what I'm saying, turn around and say, yo, where's your income tax forms? You know what I mean? So on
Mhm.
and so forth. So what do you think about like these regular citizens getting these PPP loans?
Let's just say, okay, so I've heard a lady say it was a setup. They set the people up. You know what I'm saying? It was a setup. It was geared to set you up for you to apply to get the money, knowing dang well you couldn't afford it. Okay, if it was a setup, why you fall for it?
Right?
I'm just saying, if it was a setup, why did you fall for it? So you telling me, but see, this is the thing that I just actually told my boss this. I said the SBA messed up. They really slipped the ball on this one. I said because the first round, nobody knew nothing really. They Everything wasn't secure really. So guess what? Everybody was applying first round for them loans, and they was giving that money out like it ain't nothing.
It was.
They didn't go check no statements. They didn't go check no tax returns. They didn't check nothing. It was just approved, approved, approved. Now, when you come to the forgiveness part of it, that's where the declines start to happen because you had
Right.
no proof of what you was doing. So now in round two, issuing out round two, they're more strict. Like you couldn't even get a application ID number
Wow.
automatically like you did the first round. So they did everything more strict in the second round because they learned from it. But SBA dropped the ball, but people bit. And that's all they did. And they took that bait and they ran for it. But let me tell you something. If you know darn well you are a sole proprietor or a single member LLC, and
Right.
it's just you and you filed your taxes for 2, 3, 4 years, and your taxes was just yourself, and then all of a sudden you had 20 employees, and
Right.
you filed
That's
and
a
got
dumb
that
move.
money, that $20,000. And
Don't
now
make
you
no
can't get it.
sense.
Now you can't get it forgiven because now you over here struggling trying to get that money back. Boo boo. That's your fault. The feds
Now
at
check it
your
out,
door.
sis.
That's your
Check
fault.
it out. So, a couple of partners of mine, a couple of family members of mine was like, yo, it's this thing popping off, man. You just give me your information. You're going to get the 10 racks in like 7 days. Whoopty wop, right? So, me, myself personally, I'm very inquisitive. So I'm like, yo, so what's the ramifications of this? You know what I'm talking about? Like, if I do this, I know it's not correct. I know it's not legal. But if I do this, then what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? So I did my little research. And once I found out it was the government, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because the government don't play, man. You know what I'm saying? The men in black don't play.
No,
And so
they don't.
I've seen a lot of cats that did it though, and niggas came around balling with the new Gucci fits on, Benzes and shit. Niggas popping up with Benzes or what have you. And but they got a price to pay, man. And whenever that day comes, it comes. But I feel sorry for those guys because it's a lot of people that were put in the predicament or have been put in predicaments that they don't have no other choice but to do shiesty scamming things to feed their family. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but some. And so a person like that, hey, they was like, yo, I'm going for the gusto. I'm just gonna do my thing. And it's gonna turn out bad eventually overall. And actually we have a video clip of a girl that actually did the PPP loan scam and got caught up. And we're gonna go ahead and run that video for y'all right now.
Okay, but listen, who told y'all the government was giving out free money? You Negroes believe in every BS conspiracy theory. Oh, 5G towers are causing COVID. Oh, the earth is really flat. But when it comes to the Paycheck Protection Program, lending out $755 billion to businesses as of April 11th, you thought it was all good? You thought that the government's cup just runneth over? And they're finally going to do right by the American people? No, it was a trap. Okay, was it a way to help legitimate small businesses? Yes, but they all also knew the poor and disenfranchised among us who were in dire need at the time would take advantage of these loans. That's why they didn't stop the alleged fraud because they were playing the long game. Take the money, ball out. We gonna come get your ass later, okay, and throw you under the jail and get some free labor out your ass. Fraudulent PPP loans, making false statements to the SBA, carry a fine of up to $1 million and 30 years of federal imprisonment. Who doesn't feel sorry for you? Me. Okay, because you LLC Twitter niggas know. Okay, y'all know everything about everyone else's business, but don't know how to handle your own. And now, okay, eventually you will find yourself in a situation like Lakeisha Golden is in. First of all, let me tell you something. I respect Lakeisha Golden, and I'm gonna tell you why. She's honest. See, Lakeisha started a GoFundMe yesterday with the title "Help Me Pay Back the PPP Loan." And the details of the loan, she said, and I'm gonna read it just the way she typed it. I got 20,000 PPP loan. Now the feds after me. PLZ. Help! I can't do jail. I got 3 kids. Dat DAT need me. So far, she's raised $3,513. Who are you, Captain Saver niggas? Okay, sometimes you must get out of the way of the lesson God is trying to teach a person. Lakeisha, you can't use the same excuse you used when you applied for the loan, okay? I need to see what your LLC name is. Can we look that up?
Man, that speaks volumes right there. Like, yo, do you feel sorry for her, Danny D?
No. And I don't feel so. Look, I don't feel sorry for nobody. I know you say you feel sorry for him, but look, I don't feel sorry because you fell for the trap and you already knew. You knew when you opened your mouth or wrote on that paperwork or typed on that damn screen, you was lying.
Right.
So you knew that you had a chance of getting your ass caught the fuck up. Point blank, period. And I'm sorry, Lakeisha, you got 3 kids, boo boo. Let me tell you something. I got 4.
Real talk.
We got a sole proprietorship right over here, but not one time did we say, "Oh, well, guess what? Let's go try to get a 10, you know what I'm saying, little 10 racks." No, for
Right.
what? For what?
Right.
If it was meant for you to have it, boo boo, your business would be flourishing. Your business would have the money, so you ain't got to worry about it. But at the end of the day, look, I didn't go to that GoFundMe. I'm not gonna support her ass. Look, let her ass go to jail so she can see how I feel. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, with 3
Hey.
kids, you shouldn't be doing shit illegal that you know your damn ass can't motherfucking cash and get back. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So everybody, I saw that on TikTok too. Remember, I sent you that little link to the TikTok.
Right.
So the
Right.
lady was saying, "Oh my God, Black people, we should support her. Everybody needs to go and make sure she can pay this money back." The fuck, I'm gonna break my pockets for
No,
to make sure she get her money back. And
I'm
then
not
you
giving
don't
my
even
money
know
to
if
nobody.
you don't even know if she's gonna pay that money back. She might try to get another come up, another $20,000 just to go
You
do what the
feel
fuck
me?
she did in the first place. So, girl, please go somewhere, Lakeisha, and go take care of your kids,
Right.
boo boo, and pray and hope that the feds don't knock on your door.
Hey, no, I'm gonna tell you like this: is I definitely don't feel sorry for them guys. I don't feel sorry for anybody that did that shit, right? Because it was like I say, it was brought to me, and I had the decision to make to whether if I wanted to do it or not, right? And I wasn't messing with it. All I'm saying is I don't feel sorry for them, but I understand they plight, right? I understand they plight. They doing bad, and then they hungry, man, and they did what they did. That don't make it right, though. That don't make it right. And all I'm saying is that anybody and everybody that did that, and I was telling niggas though, I swear to God, before they started even talking about this, I was telling dudes, I was like, yo, family, if you do that, they gonna come back and get you. Niggas like, I don't care, whatever, I don't got nothing going anyway. Okay, well, they coming back to get you. And that's where it's at right now, man. And it's kind of pitiful for us to be bamboozled or let ourselves be bamboozled into something so minute. Like you can know, man, it's the FBI, it's the federal government. You don't
So
play with
then
them
why
people.
would you allow them to bamboozle you? Why would you allow
Right,
them? I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck if you down and dirt. That
right.
money, look, all money ain't good money. So now you sitting here trying to figure out how your shit ain't forgiven. So now you trying to figure out how to get this money back before they come knocking on your door. Hell, you had the other person that submitted, she had 20 LLCs, 20 LLCs, over 300 and something employees. Like she had all this totaling over $5 million.
Man.
Wait, so you telling me SBA y'all was that dumb? I'm just saying because SBA dumb too. You really paid out a motherfucker $5 million.
No, they let
Okay.
that shit happen, sis. They let that shit happen so they can get their ass on the back end. They knew what was going on, the SBA,
Yeah, they know.
PPP,
They
whatever. They
know,
knew
but
what
I'm
was
just
going
saying,
on.
bruh. I'm just saying, but she's stupid. Now you over here facing 30 years to life for what?
30 years, bro.
Was it really worth it? Like,
Hey, you know what's so crazy though, sis? Listen, I'm a working man, you know what I'm saying? We just now getting this Culture Effect podcast thing off the ground, Culture Effect TV. You doing your thing over on TikTok. And so with that being said, we still work though, you know what I'm saying?
right.
This is not like our everyday income, but we still working. So with that being said, I file income tax every year. For a person to be so, like all into it, ready to risk their lives and their livelihoods and their family for 10 grand, bro, I see 10 grand like 3 times a year. Like with just me just hustling and doing my thing.
But
I'm just saying, we got
exactly.
to
So
come up out
then,
of this, man. It's mental
okay.
slavery, if you ask me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's mental slavery, if you ask me.
Look, I
You know
can
what I'm
agree
saying?
with that. I can agree with that. So then, these PPP laws, I swear, it's just like, oh my God,
But see, sis, but
you
the
know,
thing is, though, you have a background in banking, so like you see it come across your desk all the time.
yeah, it
I'm
does.
pretty sure, or you hear about it all the time because of your background or what you do.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? So let these people know like the ramifications of this. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what they're dealing with because they obviously don't know what they're dealing with. They didn't have nobody to tell them that comes from the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Look, don't lie. That's easy and simple. Don't lie. Like, look, you gon' get caught no matter what you do. That's a federal offense. Like, are you really
Federal,
ready to go down that route for 10
feds.
racks, 20 racks, whatever the hell you got? Look, hell, you got tax return time. Everybody got the stimulus money. Hell,
Stimulus,
if you had 5, 6, 7 kids, you got
that's
1,400 for each one of
10,000.
them. You got over 10
That's
racks with
10,000.
that. You had somebody that
Yeah,
had 15 kids. So guess what? Look how much money they got with 15 kids and a husband and wife. So I'm just saying, hopefully people really put that money to use and really just didn't just blow it and splurge it. See, I was able to pay down some debt so I can get my house. So those are the things that I did to make sure, like, okay,
You
great.
talking about with the legal stuff,
The
the
legal
stimulus.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like stimulus.
Right.
What did people do with
Right.
that? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's just way it's too much going on. And it needs to stop. So let's just stop all the lies. You already know what you did. Now you got it where they not even forgive you. And the cutoff. So they just sent like a whole massive thing saying no more money. SBA is done because everything was to May 31st. Okay.
Okay.
SBA ended it early, just as of yesterday. There is no more PPP money. So now,
okay.
So if the loans were submitted to PPP, they will still get funded. If the loans were still sitting at your bank, still just in a submit process, they are declined. You're not getting it. Too late.
But what I heard though, even though they're not submitting the funds, even though they're not doing that, even if you like put your paperwork in to get it, you're gonna get charged. If you put your paperwork in to get a loan that you're not qualified for,
you talking about that part?
Charge
so, yeah,
you.
they can still do that part. All I'm saying is the funding is done. So no matter what, if you were just in the middle of it and it wasn't submitted to SBA yet, it's a wrap. Anything that was submitted to SBA is still going to get funded.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that this is messing off? Is it messing up opportunities for like the actual people that needs it, like the actual business owners?
Right. Because you really have business people out there still, because they were like, okay, I submitted my application in May, because it's like until May 31st, so I'm still good. But guess what? Now it's a no. So it sucks that just yesterday they said no. If it wasn't already submitted to SBA, the portal was closed. We can't even submit an application no more. Like they won't even allow it. So, you kind of feel bad because so many people have taken advantage of it. But then again, too, it's like if you knew the deadline, it was May 31st, why didn't you apply 2 months before? So you got people that are upset because they're like, well, I needed that money. Well, why didn't you apply right when it was time for the second round for you to go ahead and do it? Why wait until like almost time for cutoff? And now it's done. There is no more money.
Yo, it's crazy because like I say, around me, I've seen people getting 20 racks here, 10 racks there, but then I've also seen other people in the news where they getting millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they buying Bentleys and mansions and all kind of stuff with this money, man. So the police coming for them. The feds coming for them.
It was a woman in Texas that bought a mansion and all that. Yeah, she was charged. She was charged.
I seen that. Yeah.
I said, was it that serious, sis? Like,
come on.
It's not that serious for me. I love my kids. I love my life, and I value what's going on in my surroundings around me. So I'm not going to put myself in a predicament where I'm going to be facing time behind bars just to have an easy come up and some money. Because
for materialistic things.
Right.
Materialistic stuff. You feel me?
If it was meant for you to have it, you would have it.
Yo, sis, we gonna grind out. We gonna do what we doing to get that billion, to get that million. We gonna sit here, give our opinion, upload content, do things like this. You know what I'm saying? Get good interviews, great interviews to make our millions. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to scam nobody. It's all real over here. You know what I'm talking about?
Period.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a Culture Effect podcast. But we're gonna take a little break. We'll be right back on the other side.
Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70.
What's good with it, gang? You already know what it is. The Culture Gang in the building. You feel me? Atenel Bay, Danny B in the building. Culture Gang, you know what I'm saying? So Danny B, I want you to let them know where to come find you at. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like as I know you do other things outside of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So we want the people to know your TikTok page, whatever you got flowing and going.
Right. So y'all can find me on Instagram. I'm really not on Instagram like that. I mean, I'm there saying, hey, you know,
Right.
so my Instagram and my TikTok is the same. So that's splits SPLITZ 78. But my TikTok, boo, if you see me here, you gotta see me there. Okay.
Go over
Okay.
that to that TikTok. Real talk.
Go over, support your queen on TikTok. Make sure you support my bro.
Yeah.
Come follow our podcast on TikTok. Follow mine. He needs to
Right.
create his own TikTok and just start doing stuff. You know,
Yeah, she been
he's
trying to
really
get
good.
me to get the TikTok, but you know, I'm not no animated character like that. Sometimes I'll be like on it, sometimes I'll be like not on it. I'm like more of a researcher, like you know, introvert. I really don't be trying to, you know what I'm saying, put my whole life into the
Mhm.
atmosphere like that. I'm not knocking nobody that does, but that's just me. But
Right.
sis killing it though. Sis killing it. I'm talking about if y'all go over there, y'all will be entertained, man. At Splits 78, man. Splits. You know what I'm saying? 78 on TikTok. And then you already know you got the Culture Effect Podcast at Instagram. You know what I'm talking about? We got
Mhm.
Culture Effect TV on Instagram. You know what I mean? And then if you can reach me, if you want to reach me personally on Instagram, I10_L_Bay. Don't forget to tap into our merch, culturegang.com. Theculturegang.com. Tap into the merch. We got different designs over there for y'all. Y'all go check it out. See what
Yeah.
y'all like. Tap in, man. You know what I'm talking about? And also too though, we want y'all to get in the comments. Get in the comments. Let us know how y'all feel. Let us know what y'all want to see. You know what I'm saying? Let us
Period.
know what,
Let us know.
what
Let
we
us
need to
know.
do better. You know what I mean?
Let us
Real
know.
talk, real talk.
And if
You
you
know what I'm
also
saying?
want to support us financially, please give them our Cash App, sir. Make sure they have that
So,
or posted in
so
our YouTube channel so they can have it. And you know, we accept all donations, no matter how small. You know what I'm saying? It's about supporting Black podcasters, and that's what we're doing. So we want to make sure we can keep
definitely,
bringing y'all
definitely.
content. If you say, you know what, I saw a challenge, you want me and him to do a challenge together, let us know.
Anything,
Eating
anything.
challenge, all kind of challenges. If y'all say if y'all inbox me personally and tell me to do something to my brother, let me know.
I mean, I don't know though. Hold on.
I
Hey,
got y'all.
but yeah, you don't. Hey, as long as it ain't painful. You know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't painful. Hey. Hey, check it out. The Cash App is on the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description of the video. You dig what I'm talking about? And before I go, I want to give a shout out to Code 7. Code 7 is doing it big in Las Vegas, man. They're doing the music reviews or whatnot. You know, that's my people over there, Skinny Junior, Tizzle. That's my people over there, man. Want to give a shout out to them. And we hopefully have Junior. We're gonna have Skinny Junior and Tizzle on the show soon. So yeah, we want to give a shout out to them, man. And we want to say thank you to Stacey G for doing that bomb ass interview last week. Bird to mother. We got big results on that. So yeah, appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate everybody. We appreciate the family. You dig?
Period.
And then hey, so with all that being said, man, we love y'all. Namaste. Peace. We out.
Peace out, y'all. Ow.